The First Coast's most accurate forecast from the First Coast News Weather Team, certified by WeatherRate. Sponsored by AC Designs.
Well, good advice there, and definitely they need to be taking this one very seriously, as I'm sure a lot of people there are. And already some of the outer rain bands impacting the eastern portions of Jamaica here, but it's not really until tomorrow that that inner core is going to be edging closer. And this is as of the 11 o'clock update, by the way. This is kind of some breaking news here. This now upgraded to a major hurricane, Category 3, pressure down the 967 millibars. Expected to become a Cat 4, and yes, there's going to be a time period there where it's likely going to peak as a Cat 5 before turning towards the north and running over Jamaica and then eventually right over Cuba, and then over the Turks and Caicos and heading off towards the north. But by far, Jamaica, due to the persistency of this, is going to be taking some of the worst of the impacts. And this storm is rapidly intensifying. Just earlier on today, it was still struggling against shear this morning, but then it started to escape that. And as we expected, for almost a week now, we said once it escapes the shear, it's going to get into this environment that's going to allow it to explode. And bam, there you go. Up to now 115 miles per hour sustained. But it's not just the winds. Of course, the winds being an issue. Storm surge to some of those low-lying areas as well. But the rainfall, these areas in blue indicating over 2 feet. Now, that is offshore, but I'm sure some of these, with some orographic lifting along the East Coast, could see well over that amount as well. So heavy rainfall. This is lingering right there and then shifting towards north and east over Cuba, and then eventually kicking off towards the east here. The thing is, it's not going to impact us here in Florida and southeast Georgia, but what it will do, it's going to combine with the low that's going to bring us rainfall tomorrow night and into Monday, and really drag in this much cooler, drier air out of Canada, pulling in our temperatures down into the 40s. In fact, you can see here right after that low pushes on by, 77 on Monday, we got the rainfall out here. That's why we have a weather impact alert. But then look at this on Tuesday, 70. And then look at our lows by Thursday, 47, 45, just in time for Halloween. Yeah, Halloween for the kiddos. You're going to be wanting to maybe put on a sweater if you're dressing up. Right now, though, this is still 1,000 miles towards our south. We have another system just off towards our west that's going to be the bigger topic as we look ahead into tomorrow. So tomorrow morning is actually going to be pretty decent. The evergreen pumpkin run going on, temperatures being the 70s, a little bit of a breeze there. By the afternoon into the evening, that rain chances start to kick up. So for the air show, I think you're going to be okay for most part, but there is that chance by the end of it that you're going to start to see that rain kind of kick in. So on and off showers, a few strong to, yes, potentially severe thunderstorms are possible later on in the day as this front starts to work its way in, and really Monday is going to be on and off rain for the morning and evening commute out here.